Hello boys and girls, welcome to the Amazon Jungle Show. My name is Catherine. So tonight it's about 6 o'clock and I've just turned out all the reptile lights and we're going to see some jungle creatures at night. So this is really special and this is kind of like behind the scenes of some of the animals that you don't get to see in the jungle shows and some that you do. Now as you're at home and you're going to be doing your home education, hopefully you can research some of these animals that I'm going to show you tonight. So I'm going to show you my beautiful Mexican red-knee spider. Now the reason why I have her on this wee white pad is just to show you her. She can go in my hands, but I'm going to show you her so you can see her clearly. So this is a Mexican red-knee spider. You can see why she's called a red knee. So I'm going to point out a couple of wee features about these spiders. One is, this is her abdomen. See this big ball bit here, this big balloon bit here is called her abdomen. And this contains all her vital organs, okay? So this is her wee abdomen. And it's full of hairs, which if in the wild and she was annoyed, she would flick the wee hairs using her back legs, but because she's used to humans, she's fine. So this is her abdomen, and this up here is where her wee tummy is. You can see her eyes in the jungle shows. You can see the spider's eyes very, very slightly, but they're very hard to see because they're so tiny. So they have two little dots on the top of their head. Each little dot has 4 eyes, so there are 8 eyes on a spider. Now you can see her front her front legs as well. Now I'm going to turn her around. Now if you can see, she's got 8 legs, but there are 2 little ones at the front. See the 2 tiny ones at the front? They kind of look a bit shorter than the rest. These are her pedipalps. These are kind of like her arms to help her feed, and she even cleans her fangs with them. So you can see her with these two little kind of arms at the front, and she cleans her fangs with them. It is really scary to see, but it's no more kind of sort of dangerous than a kitten cleaning itself as well. It's very, very safe, it's okay. So that's her wee kind of arms, and she's got 8 legs. Mexican red-knee spiders are amazing, and they've got amazing colours on them as well. Okay, so I'm going to put her back and show you another one. Now I'm not going to show you Aisha. Aisha is the Chilean rose tarantula that comes to the jungle shows. She's a lot more docile and friendlier, and you can put her on your hand and everything and look at her really, really close. So I'm going to show you another one, and this is the scorpion. Scorpions come out at night as well. Now the reason why I'm lowering my voice is because to a scorpion, a human's voice sounds like an earthquake. So in the jungle shows, I get everybody to be very, very quiet when I'm showing the scorpion. It just means that she's not, stressed, and she's happy. So I'm going to show you the scorpion. She's kind of on her little rock at the minute. You can see her big, massive claws, okay? So these are big, massive claws of a scorpion. They can hang on actually quite well. And you can see the little stinger at the end of the tail, if you can see that. So the little stinger at the end of her tail is only used for when she wants to defend herself. And her big claws kind of do the work of nipping little insects that she wants to eat. So she doesn't really use her tail just for little crickets. That would be a kind of a waste. She would only use her tail to defend herself, or maybe to bring down bigger prey than she can kind of just get with her claws. So scorpions have a bad reputation. They want to be left alone. They don't really want to hurt humans. They want to stay away from humans. So if you see one when you're on holiday, the bigger the scorpion, the kind of more likely that it is not too bad and not too poisonous. If you see a very tiny little scorpion, then yeah, that's more deadlier. So you can see how many legs a scorpion has. Okay, and they have 8 legs, 4 on one side, 4 on the other, plus her 2 claws at the front. And that means that she is part of the spider family, which are called arachnids. So all arachnids are scorpions and spiders. And as you can see, I respect her a lot by lowering my voice and putting her on my hand and treating her very, very gently. All animals need to be treated really gently, okay? So that is the scorpion that comes to the jungle shows. Sometimes I get you to hold her, but I do it with you. Now, I'm going to show you another kind of jungle creature that comes out a little bit more towards the evening, and this is a millipede. Now, this millipede is this wee one. She's called a beautiful African name, but I'm going to wait and tell you her name at the jungle shows. I'll tell you why, because I have to teach you a little bit of African. So this is a millipede. Now millipedes are so called because they've got 1,000,000 legs. And if you can see, there's all her little legs. In Africa, I've seen a lot of these in Africa, and they're so common. They're in your house, they're, you know, walking everywhere. You get very used to them, and they actually have little red legs with little black bodies. This wee one has a black body with kind of little brown legs. So you can see all her wee legs. Now, millipedes are very, very sweet. They're not toxic. Centipedes are the dangerous ones. Millipedes are okay. Now, I'm going to let you see her wee feelers because she doesn't have any eyes. She only has little feelers. They do all the work when they're in the leaf litter and crawling up trees and crawling all over you. They actually feel with their little feelers rather than see with any of their eyes. And you can see her, if I just put her very gently on my arm, you will be able to see her kind of crawl and all about. And that is a millipede. There we go, there's her wee head. Well done. And again, we have to be very, very gentle. They do have a hard shell, but it's kind of like very hard tracing paper. So although it's very hard and can take maybe a few knocks and maybe a fall from a tree, they are very delicate and they might even split. So we have to be really, really gentle with millipedes. Now guys, I'm going to do something really special for you. Because you're stuck at home, and I'm going to show you something amazing. I do this in the jungle shows, and some people may say, oh no, you're spoiling the jungle show by showing us all of this. Not really. The jungle shows are so amazing that this is just a little preview. So I'm going to get the scorpion game, and I'm going to show you something amazing about scorpions. Okay, so for this, I'm going to get up and turn out the light. Okay, so we've a little bit of light from the window, but I'm going to show you what happens at night to scorpions. They glow in the dark. Okay, I'll turn her around so you can see. There we go. Scorpions glow in the dark. Their whole body glows, and it's part of like a bioluminescence. So I'm just going to put her on my hand, and hopefully she just stays enough for you to see her glow. Okay, She glows the most amazing colours. And there she is, black, and now she's a luminous. Yeah, I'll turn her around very gently. There we go. Now I'm not going to blind her by doing it for too long. So that is a scorpion at night, and it can glow in the dark. So if you research, and all scorpions can glow in the dark. Thank you very much, Melanie. Now, boys and girls, I hope you've enjoyed this evening time jungle show, and if you want to go and research some of the animals that you've seen tonight, which is a Mexican red-kneed tarantula, you've seen a millipede as well, and you've seen a scorpion. So what I'm going to do for the next video is show you another amazing animal. So join me next week for another one. But if you want to post comments below of what you've researched, or if you've any birthdays coming up, it might be kind of towards the end of the year, by the time we all get started up again, yeah, just post below. Post your names and I will give a shout out to you in the next video. So keep safe for now, and I hope you've enjoyed the evening with me. Thank you. Bye bye, jungle fans.